All right, welcome back. The Into the Emerald Dream achievements that can be done early before the expansion actually hits. I've already covered Night Terrors, and the other one that I believe you should be able to start making progress on right now is the Emerald Dream Team. Play 40 and then 80 10 cost minions. Now, with the cards that are coming out, I believe it will be much more expedient to just wait for the expansion and make decks that include, I think, like corrupted old gods or whatever. Or there's going to be plenty of 10 cost minions. Well, maybe not plenty, but there's going to be a few 10 cost minions that are going to be synergistic with the expansion that you will more naturally play in your decks. However, I did at least want to run an experiment. So, I am betting that getting a Gorgonzormu cheese up to 10 is not going to count as playing 10 cost minions, but I do want to test it to make sure. Because we are looking for 10 cost minions, I wanted to go Druid so I could have gain mana crystal, uh, take mana crystal, and of course Ysera for more mana crystals because I really want to get to at least 10 mana as much as possible. But the other thing that I wanted to test was whether it would count it if you played minions that cost more than 10 mana. So with the additional mana crystals that I'm going to get, I could hard cast a carrier or two, and see if that counts towards my progress. So, with that being said, that's 18 cards of my deck, 9 of which are 7 or higher. So the rest of my deck is probably just going to be survival, which includes removal. So let's see what I can put together. I did basically go with a bit of a dragon theme, mostly to make sure Splish-Splash Whelp could work if I draw it. I forgot to mention I also wanted other ways to get 10 cost minions, so I've got Final Frontier and the Starlight Reactor specifically for Final Frontier, and a couple of other just hard cast 10 cost minions in the deck so that I will have at least some options. But yeah, I just put in some dragons, so I've got Starlight Whelps, Take to the Skies as pretty much my only draw card, Desert Nestmatron, Gorgonzormu is a dragon, Spinetail Drakes, Dozing Dragons, one Dragon Golem, Phi the Setting Sun, and then of course the rest I've already covered. So let's see if I can survive long enough to do the stuff that I want to do. This is attempt number 2. I faced an aggressive deck and did not make it to 10 mana, even with ramping. In fact, ramp is pretty much all I want to see in my opening hand, so I'm throwing all of that back. Alright, we can hard cast a carrier. And I forgot to ramp. That's okay. That was a different problem than the one that I had in my first game, but I did confirm that this is looking for 10 cost minions specifically, so hardcasting the carriers will not help. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to replace the carriers with just a little bit more draw.
My heart is one with the eternal forest.
Alright, I will keep the new heights.
For Queen and Grove.
And I am a fan of coining into the new heights. I do not want to let Needle Rock Totems stand.
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
Something I can play. Now I get the Splish-Splash Whelp, but let's take one of their mana crystals.
Go with the flow.
Let's do it again. And ram some more. Now I guess we will see if they have a Hex.
You are but a blip in space-time. Gravitational wave!
I could do one, or I could do this and get two in.
Job done.
Witness true arcane magic.
Oh, hopefully the next one hits the Elec.
How enigmatic.
Oh, or I'm just dead anyway. Interesting. Okay, that's good to note. Play 40 10 cost minions. I got a couple of 10 cost minions from Final Frontier and I played them, but they didn't cost 10 at the time. So this achievement cares not only about what the cost of the minion is, but how much mana you spend to play it. So, given that, I am nearly 100% certain that Gorgonzormu cheese will not count. The carrier cast at 12 did not count. The Elec cast at 10 did count. Neither of the 10 cost minions that I got from Final Frontier counted. So, between these things, I am going to call this a successful experiment because now you do know exactly what it is you need to make progress on the achievement. Have a good one.